Hi, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for the full moon on March 27, 2013, and this is the reading for Leo. Okay, let me see what I'm looking at. So there's a lot of attention probably right now on expanding your life and looking for ways. It's definitely on your mind about there's something with your mental, like wanting to learn more, wanting to go back to school, wanting to learn a new trade, wanting to travel, wanting to mingle with other cultures, feeling like this need to get out of what is your comfortable environment right now. Like your comfortable environment may be feeling a little stagnant to you right now. It could be something that's happening. And with the moon, this is probably something you're saying a lot too. So in a lot of your conversations, you're just like, I need to do something that expands my life. Like it's too limited now. I'm too much in a box. This doesn't feel good. I need to be adding more elements into my life. So that's going to be a big focus for you right now. And there's also the element of this is kind of beautiful. So there's the element of transformation that's going to be coming in, that's kind of tying in with you wanting to be doing something more valuable in your life that is relating to your service this time around. So maybe there's something with you feeling like what you've been doing was all fine and good, but there's something awakening in you that's wanting to broaden your horizons and maybe even do something that's totally not like what you've normally done and have been doing as a pattern. There could be something that's just brand new birthing out of you, and it might even not be to your consciousness yet, but you're feeling it in your body. You're feeling this fidgetiness that's like, this isn't enough. This isn't enough of a reflection of who I am. And, there can, because of how this is lined up, it can be something that you're wanting to communicate about in a different way. It can even be kind of healing some rifts. You've had that communication thing for a while over the past years with Saturn, but so it could be something that's related to even just the awakening of the healing benefit of keeping it real about something that you're not sharing or haven't been able to share that you've needed to share. So communication does come into this, and it could be too that there's this transformation that has occurred within your higher mind where you're totally seeing something in a different way. And there's this huge drive in you to create this transformative effect through what you're communicating to some people in your life. And it, the way things are tied in, it could be something childhood related. So again, it can be something that this pattern or this way of being that you have followed since childhood, and like all of a sudden there's been these ahas in your mind about what's really important and what's really valuable and what you really want, and you're realizing something that maybe this way you've done it before hasn't really created what you really want, and you're awakening to that now, and there's these really big drives in you to want to change this all and to transform it and to bring about a rebirth. So how this is coming together is that kind of the key point right now for you is in honoring the space and silence that you can have in your life. There's a lot of soul searching that needs to be going on with you. There's a lot of wisdom that can be gleaned from meditating and journaling even some of your thoughts, so that you can see how things have connected or how patterns have continued or how the same things, you've attracted these same things, and you spending time in silence can really be like a bridge for this other information to come through to bring clarity into your life. Because right now this is a big time of clarity, where like it's almost like, you know, you've had these windows that were just covered with grime and stuff, and all of a sudden someone's going to come in and Windex them up, and you're going to be like, ah, how did I not see that? How did I not get that? So it's going to be that abundantly clear to you, and it's going to, you know, make you feel a lot better. It's probably been, there's just been these things that have had you bound and restricted and not feeling good, and but you haven't been able to put your finger on it. So just understand that what is peeling back and what layers are being revealed are very important, and you shouldn't push them aside. You know, you shouldn't just think it's nothing, because it's something. But there's more that's beneath those layers. It's not just the surface layers, it's something really deep. It's definitely something that is seriously ingrained in you and will have a lot of flavors of the childhood and what you first learned. And I feel like this is a theme that is going to be for a while for you anyway. You know, there's still so much of this stuff that you're going back and seeing, and how it just, you know, it's even like, you know, with the marriage equality vote today, or the discussion, and like it's even with like women not, you know, being able to vote, you know, just not that long ago. And all these things, like we just awaken in consciousness and we realize how they weren't really for the best. I mean, GMOs, you know, have been around for 40 years, you know. Obama just signed that thing to protect GMO people, right? Gosh, Obama. I said it before about him before. I was like, you all are so happy Obama won. I mean, I didn't see anybody that was really good, but still, I was like, you're going to be saying the same things you were several years ago. And it's all bull crap. And they're all full of it. And they're all, you know... Anyway, I should not even go into that. But yeah, signing in a protection act of GMOs, which are killing bees and killing people. But so all this stuff, like, you know, eventually maybe we'll have enough people in those positions that they will be like, dude, we can't destroy this earth. You know, we'll have enough people who are realizing those things from the past may have been okay in the moment, but as we grow and evolve, we wake up to the fact that they just aren't really for the best. You know, and you're going to have things like that in your life where you're looking back and going, wow, you know, I really thought that was the best way to be, or the best way to act, or the best way to deal. But as you just grow and gain in consciousness, elevation, vibration, you just kind of go, whoa. And there's also really the big element of fight and making peace right now. So this can be something that was where there was fights that before were just walked away from and not dealt with, and now you're just going to be awakening to this thing of like, you know, I want to have peace, you know, let's like learn to cooperate with each other and see each other's sides. And yeah, so you're going to be able to like gloss over things that before you would have held as, nope, this is a deal breaker. And you're just going to be like, dude, why am I making that a deal breaker? Why did I have to define that as a deal breaker? Does it make the other party happy? No. Does it make me happy? No. You know, is there a way to redo this and rethink it and make it so that we're all really happy and not having these energetic fragments and cords attached to each other, you know, because it wasn't resolved and it wasn't, you know, resolved with love. So those are going to be thoughts that are on your mind right now. So, you know, everything that you're letting go of, it's going to be like old habit kind of things, but all for the purpose of you kind of elevating your mental scope of things and expanding in some way through your mind of how you were seeing things. And this can be related to something travel related, something that's not where you are is most likely what it's related to. So just kind of be open to that. And, you know, it could even be a really big time that you're thinking about making peace. You know, I just kind of had something like that with someone, and it was awesome. You know, it was like, it's such a cool thing to do. I mean, after we do it and go out on that limb and just share our vulnerabilities and, you know, try to understand where they're coming from, it like creates this wave of peace that's like so beautiful, you know. It's really pretty amazing how awesome it does feel to have peace with people. But at the same time, there also is that element of, you know, it's good for you to do what you can to bring the peace, but if the other party is not interested, you know, that's really no concern of yours. You don't have to like hold on to it or feel like you have to come up with a way to bring about the peace or to change their mind or change them. Like, you don't. Like, as long as you've just done that one step of, hey, I'm sorry, or whatever, and you know, I didn't mean to whatever, as long as you just do that, it opens your heart like unbelievable. And if they don't want to receive it, that's on them. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Like, you're done. You've done what you can. And most likely, you know, because I'm really a big advocate on telling you, let everything and everybody go who does not honor and celebrate you. And I'm serious about that. I'm like, don't work to make any relationship work unless those components are going on. And it took me a lot of a lifetime to come to that. You know, I've let people never give to me and like always deplete me and try to destroy me, but I do everything to try to like fix it or heal it or, you know, awaken them to what they were doing. And I finally was just like, I'm done. I actually had this really big done point with someone where it was just clear as day, I'm done. I don't care if this is family, I'm done. I will not have this person that I actually consider to be my biggest enemy, who's, you know, a serious family member. But I was like, I'm done. I'm done with you always having something so bad to say about me behind my back. Because now what's happened is they've just been getting to me. Like, people are like, do you know what she says about you? I'm like, what? So, but like stating that boundary and like being like done with it. That can still go on if it needs to, and anybody who wants to buy into it and believe in it can. But I'm not going to have a relationship with somebody who is so secretly out to see me fail and to try to convince others to not trust me and not love me and not think I am as awesome as I am. I'm like, whatever. So anyway, that's something with you right now. There's also there's something, okay, so this is kind of cool. So there is the need of a new kind of creativity to come through you. And it's where you are really going to be needing to trust in your abilities to even like, and I don't know why I'm feeling this, but it's something like way different from what you've been doing. It's something that's going out on a limb and really like trusting yourself that you have these gifts. And it's something that is creative based, something that will bring massive joy into your life and happiness and fulfillment, and like it'll really kind of like make you feel like reborn and childlike when you do finally admit that and trust in yourself that you do have this kind of thing that you maybe haven't put your whole heart into, but it is a gift. And it's something where you need to accept that you are an authority on this. Like, you do know really well about this kind of creative thing that you know about, that you love to do. And by you just stating that you can, and knowing that you can trust yourself, there's a reason you have this gift, or there's a reason you've been drawn to this area, or there's a reason that you really feel a lot of excitement when you delve into this thing. But by you doing that, you're going to be expanding this area of your life that is related to something like humanitarian or something giving back, or something that affects. It could even be joining with a group, like in doing this group effort, that then you guys will be able to do so much more because you're combining your energies. So the main focus is you owning your part of it as being very creative and gifted about this thing. And what it'll do is it'll put you in this group effort that once you're there and you're all vibrating in your special, unique ways, you'll just create like this energetic thing that can just reach so many more people than you could on your own. So it could be you coming together with friends doing this thing. There's definitely going to be a big element of friends with this. So it's even like the love of those friends, like all of you guys love and respect each other, and by having that energetic thing, it just like magnifies your influence and people can feel that love, you know? And that's what's so cool. I just got like this vision of it for you, and that's what the key is, like that love. And they'll feel that thing that you guys, that you love what you're doing, that you love each other, that you love life, you know? And like that'll just go out in the world and sail into something huge. So that's pretty beautiful. So, did I state that point? I don't remember stating that. Okay, let me go back to something. I don't remember saying this. So, back to the full moon energies with the moon in Libra and all your stuff expanding your mind right now. One of the areas that you are to focus on relating to this is, did I say this? In your quiet time. Did I say that already? We'll go through it again. Maybe you need an extra reminding. You're keeping too busy or something. You're not making enough time for yourself. So all the answers for you really will come through meditation, connecting to spirit, asking for guidance on these other realms. You know, a lot of times with this too, it's like asking others who can tap into spirit to provide you with answers too. Because there's just something how the answer is coming through spirit. The relief of all this, like, what do I need to do? I need to expand. I'm in a box. It's too small. I need to break out. This isn't enough. I'm not feeling fulfilled. Can really be coming through you, connecting with spirit to find out more information and really pulling back from that mind that is telling you you're not doing enough or that you need to make changes and da-da-da-da and all that stuff. So it's in quieting down and making space to meditate that the answers will come, or having somebody else who connect to spirit where you can ask the questions and then they can bring through the information, kind of like what I do here. So this kind of thing here will help you figure out the next steps that you need to take in life. And I think we're going to stop there. Yeah, it's getting really exciting for you. We'll be back in 2 weeks to talk about the new moon in Aries, but you know, all this stuff now, everything we're at now is moving up into your career house. So you're kind of just feeling like these energies of knowing change is coming, but not really knowing what you need to do to kind of bring this birth about. But it's going to happen on its own because everything's shifting into that house now that focuses on what you are doing out in the world to make a living. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. You have a beautiful full moon.